start singing it, right, guys? Come on, let's hear it. Start singing. Are we gonna start singing, Trinity? Are you streaming? Come on, you can scream it. Scream it! Come on! Come on, guys. Let's hear it. Oh, yeah. Trinity, iced tea, me. Trinity, iced tea, me. Trinity, iced tea, me. Trinity, iced tea, me. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the morning movie chat. I hope you're all having a very good morning this morning. I hope you're all doing well. And yes, in case you didn't know, I'm streaming. Trinity! Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Normally haven't really been going live on Fridays, but you know what? It's kind of the routine, man. I was talking about this the other day. You know, I think I just need to keep it Monday through Fridays. We'll find something to talk about. Even if we switch up the format of the morning movie chats just a little bit, we're going to find something to talk about. But thank you all so much for being here today. I greatly appreciate you all being here. If you're here, please make sure you give this video, give it a thumbs up if you like. Give it a thumbs down if you don't. It's perfectly okay. I'm not going to make you give it a thumbs up. I'm not going to make you give it a thumbs down. But you know what? Let's hear it for all the channel members. We got some channel members here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We got Mike Porter. We got Fanjecture. Social Distance Warrior is in the house. Harvey Miraless is in the house. XR Coon. Jordan Castellano has just subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Star Wars Santa is in the house. Wayne White, thank you so much for being here. Let's see who else we got here. XR Coon. Please don't do that again. Oh, no on the metal version? You don't like the metal version? Come on. Two Gun Pedro, pew pew! I'm getting ready to shoot that video, Pedro. Got something, a little something in the mail. I actually got a couple somethings in the mail that I need to do some videos on. But please don't growl again. No growling? Why? No, was it bad growling, or do I need to, do you want, Sinner? Thank you so much. Did you drop the 762 off your name? I think it was 762. Thank you so much for being here. Lavis Blackman, thank you for being here. Love the beard. Yeah, Social Distance Warrior, thank you so much. Actually, I'm kind of letting it grow out right now because I have some stuff that I have to get shot this weekend for the channel here. And it kind of requires some facial hair. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I think you guys might enjoy some of what I'm gonna be doing here on the channel. So yeah, it'll be good. Absolutely, Lavis. It's okay. It's okay. You can feel free to give me a thumbs down. Just don't ratio me, unless I give you a reason to. If I give you a reason to, completely ratio it. It's all good. I'm okay with that. RC Scott is in the house. We got a trade paper back here. You said my name right. Thank you, Jordan Castellano. Thank you so much for being here, man. Stephen J, thank you for being here. I spent way too much time trolling Brie Larson's YouTube video last night. Oh my god. Yeah. In case you guys didn't know, Brie Larson started a YouTube channel. She decided to enter the YouTube sphere. And of course, everybody out there in the YouTube sphere, all the YouTubers want to make videos inviting her onto their shows because that's what she's looking to do. Yeah, she's looking to YouTube with all of us. Oh man, that's funny. No, I went and watched the video. I didn't watch the full video. I probably watched about half of it. It was entertaining to say the least. Naturally, I'll tell you, I did subscribe. I subscribed. I'm sorry, Bree. I didn't click the little bell for notifications. I only do that for Josh and Adam. And of course, LB. Because I got to know when he's talking about me, which is like every video he does. Yeah, got the notifications turned on. In case you don't know, Polyhedral Paradise, you should go check his channel out. Jason over Polyhedral Paradise, you should go check out his channel and subscribe over there too. Good dude. Wayne White is in the house as well. You should go check his out. I think his link is probably still down in the description for you to go check out his channel. You should do that. Members get celebrated. Love it. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but we need more members. We do. But hey, I totally understand. It's not for everybody. It's okay. I'm not, not everybody's there yet. I haven't grabbed everybody in there yet quite that way, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And plus, with everything going on right now, I get it. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And thank you to everybody for being here on the streams, regardless of whether you remember or not. I'm going to like her channel now. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, the thing I'm gonna like about it, or not like about it, is the fact that I know that there's gonna be people out there making videos about every video that she does. Every video she does is gonna be a reaction video. And not all of them just people that don't like her neither. There's literally probably going to be people out there reacting to all her videos because there's Brie stands. There is. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you like Brie Larson, hey, like Brie Larson all you want. Gray here says she likes social distance for it. Or Gray here, see, I'm looking, I got the two names here right in front. Gray here says she likes Brie Larson. Hey, like Brie Larson away. I don't hate Brie Larson. Hey, man, shit, like, to me, those things are really non-issues. The actors and all the, like, just make a good movie. When you're in a movie, can you just make a good movie? Just be a good actor when you're in a movie. That's all I want. That's all I want. All your extracurricular activities, hey, you do what you do. It's your business. I don't have to like it. I don't have to dislike it. I can ignore it. I can hear it. I can acknowledge it. And I can also disregard it. So, I don't know. I'm a grown-up. I guess I'm a grown-up. I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird sometimes. It's so weird sometimes being that because I don't see that on Facebook a lot. Yesterday I had a friend on Facebook, as a matter of fact. He posted something on Facebook, and I replied with it with the King T'Challa. I said, "We don't do that here." Yeah, right. That was terrible. And dude, he got all pissed. Oh, he got all pissed off at me. He's like, oh, well, I remember that when blah 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 blah. And then he comments right after that because he's so upset. He leaves a comment and then he comments right after that because he was so upset he hit enter and he forgot to leave it in the next message, which he put in there. And he goes, I already deleted so and so and so and so from my profile. Something like, basically like threatening me, like if I want to be next. And I was like, I told him, I was like, is what you said in his initial statement, I was like, is what you said supposed to make me feel some sort of way? Because it doesn't really. And are you hanging the threat of deleting me deleting those guys from your friends list over my head? That you're gonna delete me? I said, just do it. I'm not that worried about it, bro. I'm not that worried about it. You're gonna delete me, like I'm not gonna make you keep me on your friends list. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I'm a grown up like that. He wants to delete me. I told him, I said, go ahead and do it. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. I'm not gonna inbox you in your DMs, in a couple of days asking like, hey, are you okay? Are you still mad at me? You want to be Facebook friends again? Please. I didn't do it. He'll come around. I mean, if he's a friend. When I started chatting, and Josh and Trinity said my name correct, I knew I belonged here. Yes. Absolutely you belong here. Everybody belongs here, man. Josh, when you started singing that, that's when I bounced out of the stream to see if Trinity was streaming. Nice. And Josh, did you make it in early enough to hear me do my version? Just subscribe to the Brie Larson YouTube channel. Yeah, there you go. Didn't watch 5 seconds, only went for the comments. Oh, I can imagine the comments are pretty crazy. She said she came to YouTube to learn stuff, and she already knows that people are a bunch of jerks anyway. She already knows that. She don't need to learn that. She already knows that. She's extremely pretty though. She's really cute when she's goofy. Yeah, like I said, she's not that bad. I haven't really seen enough movies with her in it or anything, so I don't know. But let's see who else. Over Easy Mode is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I know you've probably seen that thumbnail. It's like Ghost in the Shell. What's he talking about? We're gonna talk about that here in just a few minutes. I want to talk about some of these comic books that I picked up really quick. Why the Brie Larson hate? Oh, because she said some stuff in this press conference a couple years ago, and it made a lot of people mad, and they're still mad. And it's what she said was something that she's not wrong about, but it was the manner in which she said it that triggered a lot of people. Because I think what she said, what she meant, is something like, I'm like, okay, I get it, I can agree with that. But the way she said it was very off-putting and really made a lot of people mad. It really did. It really did. People are sensitive. You can't say stuff. Case in point, my friend I was just talking about on Facebook. You can't say stuff. I'm gonna apologize, white male. Her channel wasn't meant for me. Well, I don't know. It could be entertaining. Have a good day, everybody. Time to go to work. All right. Have a good one, Gray. I must depart as well. Work beckons. Ooh, don't use those 4-letter words in my... You know what? I think I'm going to block that word. I'm going to block that word in the chat so you can't use the word work anymore. No 4-letter words. No 4-letter words. Skate for Greatness, thank you for being here. Nah, sing it. Nah, well, you'll have to skip back to the beginning. XR Kun asked me not to do it again, so I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not going to do it right now. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was on the intro. It was on the intro. I'm going to make you skip back. Maybe I'll release my version of it too. Well, just make sure that you leave it as Creative Commons when you do yours. So we can, yeah. Imagine having a Facebook account. Boomer status. Yeah, absolutely. I got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hey, you know what else I got? I've got a LinkedIn. I've got a Tinder. I've got a I've got a Snapchat. I've got a Reddit now. I've got should I tell you guys about my OnlyFans page? It's not mine, actually. Myrtle's the one that he did that. And you know what? I think that's something that we were going to talk about here on the channel with all the channel members. Is what do you guys think about what if the name of our channel members, our channel membership was the Myrtle Maniacs? Yeah, the Myrtle Maniacs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bree is anti-white male. I mean, I don't believe that. I mean, I believe everything she said completely goes that direction. Again, I think it was just a bad time, bad place, and bad wording to say what she said. Now, she has said other stuff as well, but yeah, to me, like, I don't know. I don't care either way, because when it comes to all these celebrities and all that stuff, I don't care what they say and what they think. I don't care about that stuff. Like, I mean, I'll listen to it, but like, for me, for the most part, it's like, okay, great, you know. But I mean, just like any of us, I mean, we're just people with our opinions. That's all it really boils down to, if you ask me. That's all it really boils down to. The new thing is Parler. Everyone is leaving Twitter to go to Parler. Oh, okay. Parler? Alright. I'll have to look it up after your stream. Yeah. Yeah, there's a video of it here. Online, Jordan. What you need to do is search on YouTube. Search Brie Larson Women in Films 2018. Brie Larson Women in Films 2018. Brie Larson, Women in Film, 2018. Yeah, it'll probably show right up at the very top. She might learn something useful. Who knows? Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. RC Scott with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, RC Scott. The trade paperback coming in. It says going to see 2001: A Space Odyssey at this art house theater up by Wrigley Field today. Use this to send a nice card if I'm killed by rioters with a Modelo. RC Scott, we'll do that. Everybody, send well wishes RC Scott's way. Wish him well on his way there. What did you spike your coffee with? You're on something good. It's MCT oil. Yeah, got some MCT oil in there. Little bit of that, that good butter stuff. You know, the good butter, not just the regular. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh man. No, Wookie. Oh no, I know what you're talking. I went and I removed a lot of them. I went and I removed like almost all of them. There's a couple left. But just I don't know, man. There's just some like just changing things up. But no, not you, in particular, Wook. No. Um. All right, I'll be back. All right, social distance warrior, have a good one. Okay, guys, so getting into the comics. You know what? Since I got you here with the Ghost in the Shell, the thumbnail, I was watching Ghost in the Shell, the movie last night, and what I realized was I've never seen Ghost in the Shell, the anime. I've never seen it. Is that? I mean, did they ever do that? And like, was that only an anime? Like, did they didn't do that in a manga? Did they? I don't think they did. I think it was just one of those ones that they put in on film. I don't know. I think it is, but either way, I was watching it, and as I was watching it on my Vudu, the regular Ghost in the Shell came up, and then they had the updated one that they recently did on they had one that they recently did on that they like did an updated version, and like the original director, creator, and everything like is the one who redid it. They updated it, and so I went ahead and I bought it. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna watch it this weekend. I'm gonna maybe do a review, and we're gonna talk about that on Monday morning. I'm gonna watch it compared to the Scarlett Johansson version, which I do own that one as well. Like I said, I was watching that. I started watching that last night as I was going to sleep after I watched the Den of Nerds, Dark Time, Dark Life, Dark, After Dark. Yeah, everything's after dark now. Everything's after dark now. I almost feel like that's taking somebody else's stuff. You know what? Maybe call it the real. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It was originally a manga. The 2017 movie is based more on the anime though. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I remember that on the behind the scenes of the movie they said they really based it more on like the movie. Okay, so it was a manga. I'm gonna have to see if I can track down the manga. Um, Watch the anime series standalone complex. Um, the problem is a lot of people don't just enjoy having an entertainer for their work without idolizing them. When you idolize someone, you tend to adopt their beliefs without truly analyzing them. That's where this cancel culture comes from. People who don't understand how to enjoy without idolizing. Absolutely, Stephen J. You know what? I agree with you there. For the most part, I completely agree with you there. Like when I was growing up, I remember especially like when like rap music. When I was listening to NWA and Snoop Dogg came out and everything, I was listening to it. I was listening to it in the vehicle. I was a teenager, and my mom was listening to it. I listened to it with my mom, right? She's like, you better not talk like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, what they're saying. I'm like, oh, I'm like, ma, like you hear all that cussing and everything. I just hear the music and what they're saying and how they're feeling. I don't hear all of like the derogatory bad language. I mean, I hear it, but it's not about that. You know what I mean? And so that's, but so it was kind of like, Ma, come on, like, give me some more credit. You raised me better than that, even though maybe I am a foul mouthed prick, but still. The point being is absolutely, and even growing up when we were watching movies and everything, my parents always said these are just movies. These are just movies, and these people that are in these movies, they're just acting. The same thing I tell my kids. These are just movies. These people who are in these movies are just acting. They have careers or they have lives outside of this that they do, and a lot of time, these people are disconnected, and plus just everything else that you see out there anyway that you take and absorb in throughout the world has got me to that same place. I mean, but it was really in the way that my parents raised me is to be like, they're just normal people, just like you and me too. These people are nobody special. Okay, they just happen to be in a place where they have a platform, and at some point, they do start flapping their gums, and it upsets people, obviously. So yeah, and there is a responsibility there, but also a lot of people do look to these people for that stuff, and a lot of people say, like looking to people for inspiration and all of that stuff, and you know what? That's fine, dude. I'm telling you, I look to all kinds of people for inspiration. You know what I mean? I look at like you could even look at like Lance Armstrong, right? Oh yeah, he's a doper. He's so bad. But you know what? He still went like what he did is something that it's still like motivating to me because still no matter what he did, even with all the doping, because a lot of people don't understand that like the whole doping thing when it comes to like the cycling and really just a lot of the sports anyway. But still, what he did, you still have to have ability to do. You don't just you don't just sit there you're the couch potato and you just take some steroids and you just go start and start blood doping and you start just flying down the roads. You still gotta be conditioned and stuff. But yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is you gotta know that. And that's the thing, like, one of my favorite songs that I absolutely love. I'm a huge Limp Bizkit fan, guys. But there's a song by Limp Bizkit called the E True Hollywood Story. Isn't that what it's called? I think it's called the E True Hollywood Story. You gotta go listen to that song because it's perfect. You know, it's a perfect song in what he's saying and everything. It's a great song. Just go check it out. But yeah, I hear you. Ghost in the Shell is a great anime. Yeah, I have to watch. I'm gonna watch it this weekend, and I'm gonna watch it. We're gonna kind of review that and watch the Scarlett Johansson one. We're gonna do all that. Um, Complex. Cancer culture. Yeah. Fatal J, what is up, my brother? How are you doing? It's a good example. Yeah. Thank you, Stephen J. Ghost in the Shell was a manga first. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go to my LCS and see if I can get the manga in. Have him order that in. I'll read the manga as well. Hey, I'm down for it. I'm down for it because like the Scarlett Johansson movie, I thought was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. And they even got their blessing from the original creator. It was like, yeah, do it. Like, hey man, do your thing. And I remember seeing the thing. He's like, do your thing, whatever you want to do, take it and do something cool, man. Just make it look great. He was all about it, and I like that. I like that. You know what I mean? And I'm not for sure. I think they probably did a pretty decent job. I mean, I don't know that is there anybody out there like over easy mode? Do you have any real complaints about the movie as compared to the anime? I don't know. I'd like to know that. Scarlett Johansson is going to have the best performance in the MCU. She very well could, man. I'm telling you, I like Black Widow. I like Scarlett Johansson, and really, she's a great actress. I mean, I think like the first thing I remember seeing her in was The Horse Whisperer, and man, that was a long time ago, dude. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but she was in that, and then like Ghost World, Lost in Translation, and just so many other films that she's done, man. She's really great actor. I mean, obviously she's beautiful as hell, man. Love Scarlett Johansson, but she is actually a really talented actress. I have the anime Ghost in the Shell uploaded on my BitChute channel. Nice, nice. All right. I think the song is called The Truth. Is it called The Truth? So what about the hardcore that ain't hard anymore? All the shit talkers who ain't shit anymore? All the yeah. Okay, I'll give you the $3 bill, y'all, but that's still worth listening to. Like I love all their albums. Yeah, yeah. Home Alone was one of her first movies. Home Alone. Gina, what are you talking about, man? Home Alone. Come on, Wayne. Home Alone 3. Is she in Home Alone 3? I don't know if I've ever actually seen Home Alone 3. That's probably wouldn't why I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever seen Home Alone 3. Interesting. I'll have to go back and watch that. Okay, guys. Now I did pick a couple extra comics at my local comic book shop yesterday that I weren't aware. Well, one of them I didn't know about, but I seen your boy Zach did a video about it, so I went and picked it up. I was like, interesting. So I went and picked it up. This All America Comics. Now I'm not sure if you guys know or not, but this apparently this book is based on is done. This book was actually written by the original creator of America Chavez in for Marvel Comics. And apparently this comic book is somewhat old. It's been kind of caught up in some legal battles and things like that as they've tried to put this out. Apparently it's a couple of years old. I'm not for sure about all of that. I don't know the total history of this. But I went ahead and went out there and picked this up. And I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, I've never read a Marvel comic book, the America Chavez series or anything. Never read any of it. Don't know anything about the character. I mean, I've read some comic books where the character is in there, but still not enough to say that I know the character or anything at all. But I was reading this comic book, and this comic book is hilarity. Like I was laughing like the whole time. I'm still not. I was reading it while I was watching some of the morning streams this morning. So I'm about halfway through it, and this is hilarious. I was laughing. I was chuckling the whole time I was reading this. Honestly, laughing my butt off. Just because I don't know. Obviously, we can. There's some obvious jabs at Marvel in here, and what they're. I mean, like he just right off the bat, you get her here fighting herself. Then you get in here, and then she's there with yeah, Captain America. She got the Iron Man. There's Thor. Ooh, but what Thor is it? Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, um, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. It was cracking me up. We've got Doctor Doom in here. There's a Doctor Doom character in here. And you know what's funny is that the art in here is very Image. It's very Image Comics. I'm looking at this art and everything, and it reminds me very much of an Image comic. But yeah, dude, like this is hilarious. This was hilarious. The Z in me. I'm telling you, like this book had like I can't wait to finish this book. This book had me cracking up. I was laughing. I was laughing. Um, she was the sister. She was in. She was in. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. I know she's one of them. I didn't take the third one. Um, thought it was one of the originals. Oh, okay. I made a video comparing the anime to the movie. Did I watch that one? I don't know if I did watch that one. Okay, yeah. Well, you know what, guys? Go to Over Easy Mode's channel. Check it out. Like seriously, like because Over Easy Mode does some great videos. Go to his channel and check it out. Don't leave my channel right now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can, but just make sure you come back and go subscribe to his channel because he does some good videos. She played one of Kevin's sisters, huh? Wow. The movie version was not as thought provoking, but it had better action. Okay, and I could see that. I could see that. I get that. Um, yeah, and I can't wait to watch the anime. I can't wait to watch the anime. Okay, so then I picked up this other comic that at my LCS that they didn't get it in last week because I remember when I was there they said like we didn't get any Vault comics in this week, but this one actually came out last week and that was Vault Comics Bleed Them Dry. I went ahead and picked this and picked that one up as well. It's a Vault comic. You guys know I pick up most of Vault comics to check them out. To check them out. Oh, you're welcome Over Easy Mode, man. I'm telling you, you do some great videos. You do some great videos. Okay, and then the next one I got, guys, were these right here. I didn't know these were out right here. Firepower. These are the writer Robert Kirkman and artist Chris Samney here. This was like $9.99. This is like a trade paperback, but it's a prelude to this new series coming out on Image Comics, Firepower. And then they had this free comic book day version that went along with this. Now, if you get these, you read this one first, and this comes next before the series starts. So it goes this one, and then the series starts. I'm sure you can read the series without having read any of these once it starts. I'm sure you can do that because after, like, this one has a little intro where you can read kind of what happened before everything happened in here. Everything that happened in here is prefaced in this book. But this book was actually pretty good. The art in this book is pretty good. Now, the thing is, like, this book was fun and entertaining. It's a page turner. Like, I got through this book relatively quick. I'm not sure how many pages this is, but I got through the book relatively quick. Now, the thing is, you know, obviously it's this guy who is going to, he's seeking out this temple. He's seeking a master. to learn these different martial arts. Well, he's learning martial arts, but it's only because he's trying to track down and find the truth about his parents. Now, the one thing I will say here about this prelude here is that you get in here and you get a lot of this. You get a lot of the you just get a lot of like art panels without the without any writing or anything in it. You get plenty of that, but for me that's okay in this particular book, because through these panels you'll learn a lot and see things that you see things that are going on. It almost kind of makes it cinematic in a way. But the other thing is here is, as you can see, a man seeking out the truth about his parents, learning the martial arts. He's going to a big temple in a place that's hard to reach, that can't be found, that you know, all that kinds of stuff. Obviously you're gonna get into tropes. It's gonna be tropey, right? Right? The guy seeking out the help ends up being the student who is a miracle student who could do all kinds of good stuff. He's the Mary Sue, right? Ooh. Ooh, or is he a Gary Sue? Can a guy be does he have to be a Gary Sue, or can we just call him a Mary Sue too? Not a Mary Sue too, but a Mary Sue also. How about that? How about that? Um Sounds like a combo of Doctor Strange and Iron Fist. Well, what this guy does is he's just going there to learn martial arts. Because he's trying to track down his parents, because his parents were killed. So he's getting there, and that's what the story kind of goes through. What we learn, you know, by the end of this, is he was given up for adoption. He was an orphan. He was raised by, you know, a family that loved him and everything like that. But he wanted to seek out his real parents. So he went to seek them out, and he ended up going to these different temples and stuff to find them. And he just eventually started being sent to all these different, because his mother has his tattoo on her arm, in this picture. And they kept sending him around. Well, finally he got sent to these different temples, and he started learning martial arts, and being trained by these different guys, and then eventually just being shut out and saying, well, you got to go talk to so and so to learn more, to find out. Well, so he's going to all of these different places, and that's where he finally ends up here at this last place. Well, when he gets there, somebody finally sees the picture, and that's really kind of what brings things to a head. They find out like who this guy is, and they pretty much ostracize him. You know, he's ostracized. Like, nobody wants to have anything to do with him. This dude is a turd. Don't associate with this guy. But of course, while they're there in this temple of monks, there's a female, and of course, being in a relationship with a female is forbidden. Shouldn't females be forbidden? But she's there, and of course, they fall in love. And of course, something happens, and he leaves the temple and goes on to resume a normal family life. This book was fun, entertaining, definitely, like I said, a page turner. Very tropey though. But you know, again, when it comes to a lot of the things, like, let's be honest here, when it comes to like a lot of comic books, a lot of stories and everything, when aren't you going to get into tropes? Like I was saying, like even like with like a Ghost in the Shell or the Matrix or anything like that, anything cyberpunk, you're going to get into tropes, because I mean it's a genre thing. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what it is. You're gonna obviously break into these ridiculous kind of tropes. Superhero movies, you know, the ridiculous tropes, all of those different kinds of things. This book is very much that. Do they have something new to offer here? Is Robert Kirkman got a good, different story? Aside from a guy seeking out vengeance on the people that killed his master and the woman that he loves, and setting upon, you know, this evil spirit on the earth that's going to kill everybody and enslave everybody. Is it going to be a little more than that? A little more than the Gary Sue who comes in and knows how to throw the fireballs? Is it? Does he got more than that? I don't know. But I can't wait to see, because I thought this book was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty decent read. I'm gonna do a review on it, show some of the art and everything off, kind of fill you guys in on the story. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah. It's gonna be great. I've got another review gonna be coming up here soon on the channel as well. Soon on the channel, I've got some of these well, just some of the books from this week that I've got to get reviewed. Like the King of Nowhere, get a more in-depth one on the boys here, just several different ones, and also gonna work on some other stuff. But let me tell you guys, did you guys catch my video on Wednesday? the comic book pull list video. What do you guys think of like the animation with the video and like, you know, like, did you see some, there was sometimes where it was completely like cartoony looking, like comic book looking, and then there's points where I blended the two, where it was kind of blended. You could see like the actual camera version and the real version. What do you guys think about that? Was those effects kind of cool? Like, should I do more stuff like that? No stuff like that? I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I thought it was fun. Honestly, I can call both male and female Mary Sue. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Or Mary Stew. uh, he's ostrich sized. Ostrich sized. Oh, Gary Sue for males. Okay. Well, I don't know. I think that's sexist. Why can't they be Mary Sues? But anyway, guys, that's all I have really, I guess, for any of the comic books today. Like I said, I picked a couple extra up yesterday. Got some more reviews going to be working on here over the weekend. Got some other things going to be working on here as well. Like I said, I'm growing in a little bit of this facial hair to shoot some stuff this weekend for things here on the channel. I think you guys might find a little bit entertaining. Kind of like that scene in Kick-Ass, huh? Oh, wait, which one? What? Heard this. It was cool. I liked it. Oh, are you talking about the? Are you Harvey? I'm guessing you're talking about Firepower. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream short, a little bit short. Really, a little bit short. Don't really have much else to cover. Harry Stew, what? War Stew. But yeah, guys. Anyway, it's Friday. It's the 3rd of July. You know, so obviously, if you live here in the States, you're probably going to be celebrating Independence Day tomorrow and this weekend. And I hope you all have a fun and safe weekend. I hope you enjoy the time with your families. If you're working, I hope you enjoy the time at work. I know a lot of people don't like working on holidays and stuff like that, but you know what? I remember when I was working and I used to have to work holidays. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. You know what I mean? Like, if a lot of times, if I'd just be sitting on my butt at home, not making money, when I could be working, making money, and that's something I always like to do. But anyway, yes, Two Gun Pedro, I'm going to shoot some videos. I've got 2 unboxings to do. I'm gonna get those done, and yeah, those will be shot here over the weekend as well, and I'll be dropping those on here. So yes, definitely gonna have those coming up because I think I want to include that. Include one of these in a kind of a larger video as well. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you all so much for being here today. Now, if you're not already, please make sure you're subscribed, click the little bell and all of that good stuff. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a thumbs down if you don't. It's all good. I totally understand. But while you're at it, make sure that you share it with a friend and invite them to come hang out with us here on the 2nd Street Marvel, where we'd love to talk about comics, especially indie comics, and we'd love to talk about them with you. And you all have a good day, and we'll see you tonight on the Trailer Park Live. Later.